You guys, Blake Lively just withdrew the Google subpoena against me. Today, we're diving deep into everything about the whole Blake Lively situation, what actually happened, and so much more. Plus, we're breaking down the drama with David Dobrik getting called out, the ongoing saga with Sydney Sweeney, and a really creepy mess unfolding between Zach Bryan and Brianna Chicken Fry. We'll cover everything that's been buzzing this week. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Weekly Teep. There's a lot to unpack today, so let's jump right in. David Dobrik dropped another vlog. Looks like he's finally going to keep it consistent. Last week, he posted his first vlog in ages, after months of saying he wasn't bringing vlogs back, that he couldn't recreate those golden days with all his friends filming. He just didn't want to go back there. But suddenly, something changed. He claims money's not the issue. He's got plenty. Yet here he is, vlogging again. And guess what? In this vlog, he hands one of his friends $100,000 to quit their job. Of course, the comments exploded with one name, Jeff, because every time David talks about money, people ask, open quote, why not give that money to Jeff? You're in a legal battle right now because you hurt him and haven't covered his medical bills. Close quote. Honestly, Jeff wouldn't be suing David if David had just been a good friend. Jeff wanted to keep the accident quiet. No lawsuit. But David wasn't there for him. That's when Jeff went public.
We brought you lunch.
What is this for? It's not food.
It's $100,000.
For what?
For you to quit your job right now.
My job right now? Got a lot of stuff going on.
I've never seen anybody react to $100,000. What is going on?
He's on his face.
Yeah, I quit my job.
It's not a hard decision. You just got me in a very stressed out spot.
Yeah, we're here to save the day. Take the money so you can hold it.
And sued. So yeah, every time David throws money around like this, people ask, open quote, why not give Jeff what he deserves? Close quote. Now, another confusing drama, Zach Bryan and Brianna Chicken Fry. They've been going back and forth online, and it's clear he hates her, doesn't want to hear about her, and he's definitely mad she didn't sign that NDA after their breakup. But here's the twist. The new girl Zach's been hanging out with, she looks just like Brianna. Quick refresher. Brianna Chicken Fry, known from Barstool, the Plan Brie podcast, and BFFs, started dating Zach Bryan in summer 2023. Zach had just come out of a very public breakup with Deb. People loved his ex and weren't fans of Brianna at first. The timeline was tight. Their breakup was public too. Brianna accused Zach of trying to silence her with money, which she refused, and spoke out about his horrible treatment. Now everyone's watching Zach closely, and this new girl looks so much like Brianna that people are stunned. One person said, open quote, I wasn't ready for how much they actually look alike, close quote. Another said, open quote, she looks more like Brie than Bri does. I can't even tell who's who, close quote. It's not just about having a type. It's like, open quote, you don't like Brianna, but you're dating someone who looks exactly like her, close quote. Weird, right? And considering what Brianna said about Zach's behavior and other exes backing it up, people are like, open quote, I don't get how this girl's with him, but okay, good luck. Close quote. Next up, Sydney Sweeney. We talked about her earlier this week, but the American Eagle ad drama is blowing up. She's facing heavy backlash over the visuals and wording, especially the phrase, open quote, great genes, close quote. Many think it promotes eugenics, glamorizes selective beauty, and even white supremacy. Because Sydney's a blonde, blue-eyed actress, people felt this wasn't just a pun, but a message. Open quote, you have to look like this to have great genes, close quote. Then the internet started digging into her past, like that party during COVID with Trump hats, raising questions about her family's politics. It got big, and then the White House stepped in. Variety tweeted, open quote, the White House fires back at outrage over Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad, saying Sydney Sweeney has great genes, a play on great genes, close quote. The tweet continued, open quote, some on the left slammed it for promoting whiteness and thinness. This warped, dense, liberal thinking is why people voted the way they did in 2024, close quote. Someone quote tweeted with a meme, open quote, Sydney Sweeney's publicist right now. It gets worse. The White House just defended you, close quote. Basically, people feel Sydney's selling out, doing ad after ad. She's a big star, so why say yes to everything? She said she doesn't want to be sexualized, yet she's selling bathwater soap, and now this ad with the same vibe. Some say, open quote, maybe she's trying to flip the script. If they'll sexualize me, I'll own it and profit, close quote. No one knows her true mindset, but this is the big talk of the week. And finally, the biggest relief for me, the Blake Lively Google subpoena is gone. I'm still worried about legal fees, but this mess is cleared. If you didn't know, Blake Lively subpoenaed Google, Twitter, X, TikTok, and several creators, not just commentary channels, but even regular creators with any video about her. Maybe 20, 16, 6 creators? Not Not many, but it felt random. I was one of the YouTubers who got a Google notice. She wanted names, backup emails, bank info, credit card info. Very strange. It seemed they wanted to know if Justin Baldoni or his team contacted us to make negative content about Blake. Google said we could file a motion to quash to fight it, but that would make everything public. So yeah, that's where things stood. I heard that was a pretty expensive route to go. So instead, we tried a different approach. We reached out to her lawyers directly and said, open quote, "Hey, what exactly do you guys want to know?" Close quote. They basically responded, open quote, "Have you been contacted by Justin or anyone on his team?" Close quote. And we said, open quote, "No, nothing like that has happened at all." Close quote. Then, guess what? I got an email. I've been officially withdrawn from the subpoena. The email said, open quote, "Hello. Therefore, Google will not produce any information from your account in response to this subpoena." Close quote, and the crowd went wild. Like, thank God, what a relief, and I wasn't alone. Earlier this week, Daily Mail reported that Blake Lively withdrew subpoenas sent to 3 independent creators covering the lawsuit amid her ongoing legal battle with Justin Baldoni. Court documents obtained by Us Weekly revealed that on July 26th, Blake's legal team informed the court of their decision, just days after the YouTubers asked a judge to intervene. The now withdrawn subpoenas had been issued to Google and X, formerly Twitter, demanding personal data from creators Cassidy O'Connell, Mackenzie Folks, and Lauren Nade. These creators fought back hard. O'Connell wrote to the court, open quote, "There's no evidence or legal reason to have issued this subpoena in the first place," calling the whole thing a witch hunt for discovery. Close quote. Nade agreed, calling the subpoena burdensome and accusing Lively's team of trying to harass and intimidate smaller creators. In a letter to the judge, Lively's attorney stated, open quote, "Based on information and statements from the third parties during meet and confers and documents submitted, no further info is needed from these specific third parties at this time." Close quote. They added, open quote, "Miss Lively has therefore withdrawn the subpoenas for these individuals." Close quote. However, while they dropped these 3, the broader investigation into the alleged online smear campaign by Baldoni's team is still ongoing. Lively's rep told Us Weekly, open quote, "Subpoenas are not accusations of wrongdoing. They're legal tools to gather evidence. This is not silencing creators. They're free to express their views. This lawsuit is harassment and retaliation against Justin Baldoni and other Wayfarer defendants, and we're just seeking facts." Close quote. That's their defense for issuing subpoenas to creators. Now, what else happened this week? Blake Lively's legal battle against Justin just got more intense. She gave a deposition in her harassment lawsuit, and to everyone's surprise, Justin actually showed up in person. Blake had requested her deposition be at her lawyer's office to avoid media and paparazzi. The judge agreed, but Justin and his team were legally allowed to attend, and he took that chance to be there in person. In the lawsuit, Blake accuses Justin of inappropriate behavior during their work on It Ends With Us. She claims he improvised unwanted kissing scenes, pressured her to watch unnecessary content, entered her trailer without permission while she was undressed. She also says Justin launched a PR smear campaign against her after she pushed back. At the deposition, she'll answer questions about all of this. According to TMZ, it's a pretty private session. Only attorneys, a court reporter, a videographer, Blake, and Justin are in the room. Everyone's dying to be a fly on the wall, wishing they could see the footage. I don't know if that will ever happen. Justin's team wanted it live streamed. Her team said no. I bet they'll do everything possible to keep it private. But yeah, people really want to see it. That's the latest on Blake Lively this week. That's your full lawsuit update. I want to know what you guys think about the whole Brianna Chicken Fry and Zach Bryan drama, David Dobrik's saga, and what's happening with Sydney Sweeney. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.